Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Practical Spirituality. I'm Jeremy Pearson, and today we're talking about something so many of us struggle with, procrastination. I've been wanting to do this video for a long time, but I've been procrastinating. But with a little push from my friend, I finally decided it's time to do it. So here we go. So this isn't going to be just your average, just do it kind of conversation. Because for people in recovery, or really anybody healing from trauma, procrastination isn't just laziness or lack of willpower. It's often a defense mechanism, a survival response, a way that your nervous system tries to protect you when things feel overwhelming, risky, or out of control. So let's dig deep today, not just into the behavior of procrastination, but the why underneath it, and the tools to begin moving through it with compassion, clarity, and strength. So let's start here. Why do we procrastinate? Procrastination is not just a bad habit. For many people, it's a trauma response, especially if you've come from a background of addiction, incarceration, institutionalization, or long-term survival mode. You may have had decisions made for you, learned not to trust your own motivation, been punished for getting things wrong, so you learned to avoid doing things at all. Maybe you lived with so much chaos that planning just didn't make any sense anyways. Now, when it comes time to act on a job application or a phone call, even doing your laundry, your nervous system might freeze, avoid, or spin out. So now we're going to talk about something that I like to call the wall of shame metaphor. Here's a picture I like to use. Imagine standing in front of a massive brick wall. You want to move forward, but this wall blocks your way. Each brick has a message written on it. What if I fail? What if I succeed and can't keep it up? I always screw things up. This shouldn't be so hard. I don't even know where to start. That wall, it's made of fear, shame, perfectionism, and the pressure to get it right. And every time you beat yourself up for not climbing that wall, you're adding another brick. Procrastination doesn't build the wall. Shame builds the wall. Now let's break this down further. We're going to talk about fight, flight, and freeze. What it really looks like. These reactions are survival responses. They're automatic. Here's what they can look like. Fight. Lashing out. Get off my back. Beating yourself up. I'm so stupid. Sabotaging your own goals out of resentment. Maybe rejecting help before it's even offered. I don't need anyone. Flight. Cleaning your whole house instead of sending an email. Scrolling for hours while telling yourself you'll do it later. Avoiding anyone who reminds you of responsibility. Rationalizing why the task doesn't matter. Freeze. Sitting in front of your laptop, unable to type. Staring at a document, reading the same line over and over again. Maybe feeling paralyzed, like your brain just completely shut off. None of these are signs that you're lazy. They're signs that your nervous system is overwhelmed and maybe trying to protect you. Now let's talk about what's happening inside your brain while this happens. When you're faced with something stressful like filling out a government paperwork or dealing with legal documents, your amygdala lights up. That's your brain's alarm system. It's wired to detect threats. And when it detects a threat, even a perceived one, it hijacks your brain. Your prefrontal cortex, which is responsible for focus, logic, and decision-making, goes offline completely. You can't concentrate. You can't plan. You feel foggy or overwhelmed. Here's what it might feel like. You're trying to read a legal form. You can see the words, you know how to read them, but nothing makes any sense. And you think to yourself, why can't I do this? Everyone else can. I should be able to handle this. What's wrong with me? But the truth is, it's not because you're not smart. It's not because you're incapable. It's because your nervous system thinks you're in danger. Trying to fill out a form with an active amygdala is like trying to do your taxes while a smoke alarm is blaring in your ear. It's loud, stressful, and impossible to focus. And for many of us, forms do feel dangerous. They're tied to housing, money, or legal consequences. They remind us of past rejections or failures. Your nervous system is doing what it was designed to do, keep you safe. But now we can teach it that it's safe to try. Now let's walk through some real life scenarios. Maybe you'll see yourself in one of them. The first one, the paperwork file. Let's imagine Jay has a growing pile of unopened mail and insurance paperwork. He tells himself he'll get to it. But every day, it just sits there. When he even thinks about opening it, his heart begins to race. Let's reflect. What might he or what might be going on underneath? Fear of what papers might say? Shame about being behind? Maybe a belief like, I'm going to mess this all up. So maybe Jay should try this instead. How about open just one envelope? Breathe slowly while doing it. Text a friend. I'm opening some mail today. Can you check in on me in 20 minutes? Small steps reduce overwhelm. Safety makes action possible. When we said to breathe in slowly while doing it, I can activate my parasympathetic or sympathetic nervous system. The parasympathetic nervous system calms things down, like a parachute. The sympathetic nervous system activates me. So if I want to activate my parasympathetic nervous system, I can take a deep breath and focus on the focus on the exhale. We already know how to do this. When we're stressed and we sit down and we need to take a break, we take a deep sigh and we go, right? So we know that this calms us down, but now we're going to use it as a tool. So let's move to the second situation, the job application. Let's say our friend Keisha has been sober for 9 months. She wrote a resume but hasn't sent it yet. She scrolls listings, but nothing feels right. What fear might be hiding behind this delay? Fear of rejection? Fear of succeeding and not knowing what to do next? Or maybe shame about time lost during addiction? Maybe Keisha could try this. Pick one job and write a messy cover letter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be perfect. Then say out loud, I don't need to be perfect. I just need to try. And then she can ask for feedback from someone safe. Action dissolves fear. Our third situation, the friend text. Lewis told himself he'd reach out to a sober friend, but time passed. Now it feels awkward. So let's reflect. What do you think the internal script is? They'll probably think I don't care, or it's too late now. I missed my chance. Maybe Luis could try this instead. Send a simple message. Hey, I've been quiet, but thinking about you. How are you? Maybe remind yourself, good friends don't keep score. And maybe be honest. I got a little overwhelmed, but I still care. Compassion rebuilds connection. And now we're going to move into sharing some tools that might help you move forward gently. 1, name the fear. Call out the brick in the wall. This feels risky. I'm afraid of failing. Number 2, break it down. Don't apply for the job yet. Just open the laptop. Just write a single sentence. Number 3, use a timer. Set 5 minutes. That's it. You can stop after that. You can even set 2 alarms 5 minutes apart. So at some point during the day, the alarm goes off and it motivates you to get started, knowing that you only have to work on it for 5 minutes, and then the second alarm goes off and you can stop. Lots of different ways you can use that one. Excuse me. The next one, 4, this is really important. Regulate yourself first. Stretch a little bit. Breathe. Ground yourself. Calm body, calm brain. Number 5, ask for witness, not rescue. Say to a friend, hey, I'm about to do something. Let someone see you start. This can be done either in person, it can be done through a text or a phone call. Just let somebody know. Knowing that someone is witnessing you makes you feel safe. It calms down the amygdala. It makes you feel supported. Number 6, celebrate action, not outcome. You showed up. That's a win. Even a small action matters. The smallest step towards it, in comparison to nothing at all, is huge. It'd be better to celebrate small, teeny little steps than to say, if I don't get it all done completely, I can't do it at all. It's infinitely better. Number 7, talk to your inner critic. Say to it, I know you're scared. We're trying anyway. I need you to support me. And number 8, keep a done list rather than a to-do list. At the end of the day, write down what you did, not what you didn't do. Procrastination is not laziness. It's a nervous system response to fear, shame, and survival wiring. But you're not stuck. You're not broken. You're not behind. You're learning to move forward in a new way with gentleness, with awareness, with compassion. So if all you did today was watch this video and nod your head, that's a huge step forward. Thank you for being here. If this resonated, feel free to like, subscribe, or share this with anyone who might need to hear it. I'm Jeremy Pearson, and this is Practical Spirituality. Be gentle with yourself. You're doing better than you think.